I love podcasting.
Oh, did you see our the schedule for Skangfest?
Yeah.
We're going up against Jay's special recording. That's what our podcast is.
Sick.
I wanted to go to that.
Me too. Me too.
Post a clip. Post a clip. Post.
Gonna be the death of us. Post a clip.
Refill the meter.
Shadow band.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hello. Bienvenue. I am one of... Welcome to Here's the Scenario podcast. A hypothetical-based show. Let's start it over.
No, this is staying
The
in.
scenario.
I am your host, Brendan Sagalow. With me, as always,
Mike Cannon, and also...
Brendan Sagalow.
No.
that was the most Brendan answer that could have possibly been Brendan. That was great. Well,
Thank you.
for those of you who are new to the show and are already confused by our interpersonal relationship, that's not what this show is about. It's a hypothetical-based program. We do what-if scenarios, would you rathers, F, marry, kills, all those fun stuff that you throw around and bat back and forth as good buddies while smoking a doobie and or drinking a Coors Light. You got what?
Can you do me a favor and just take a breath for a
I did at the end of that.
You are...
I did at the end of that as funny. I did at the end when I was done talking.
Yeah.
I was running.
You are
Getting
sprinting.
buddy.
Yeah.
Am I not having a good
Take
time?
it easy. Take it easy, buddy.
I
We got
feel-
a whole hour.
I'm having a great time.
We're going to be done with this podcast in 6 minutes.
Well, Feeney's striking fear into my heart, and I'll never be the same, and I probably won't be confident throughout this entire episode. But either way, submit your
We're supposed to
questions.
give you
I'll try to
support.
be funny. These two are dominating me, I guess.
I'm not even saying
in a weird
anything.
bully way. Brendan
I'm not
flexes
doing
his shoulders.
nothing, dude.
Whatever.
Wow,
But
that's
yeah.
what he's thinking about you. You're not
A
doing
lot of
fucking
pressure
nothing.
being.
Oh, you cursed, man.
Oh, now you want to start over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to send in a question, did you just hit your face into that microphone?
This show will never begin.
Patreon.com/scenariopod. Preferential treatment goes to the Tronnies. And what?
Oh, I thought you were going right into the question. Go ahead. They what? They give us preferential treatment.
Forget
This is
it.
a bad
I
mix.
have my
This is
entire
a bad mix.
I have my entire thing of how I do. I get how you feel now, man.
Mm-hmm.
I have my rhythm. I like to get into things.
I wasn't
like to get
looking,
into
so when you were like, we give our preferential treatment to our pod, I thought you already had the thing, so I was giving you like the point to go on, but then I realized you hadn't even taken out your phone yet.
But do you know what you're doing?
What's
is
that?
I'm waiting to jump into this jump rope, and then you took jump ropes and just started doing it over me.
You're jump roping in front of like around his jump rope.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get through the jump rope.
Yeah.
That's
Get to
right.
the jump
We're
rope.
all on jump rope,
Yeah.
except one of us.
I'm just I'm sitting on the bench watching.
Okay. Well, Patreon or Instagram, Feeney cut it off. You'll get the information through osmosis. Lady Silver, our Patreon user, you can go back in time and uninvent something. What invention would you erase from history?
What invention would I erase from history? Maybe the gun. You know? Just really
You suck.
well, I'm trying not to say something, I'm trying not to say like internet or whatever, being like, I think we were all better off without this fucking computer shit,
Yeah, that's eloquent as well.
But I also think saying gun would be a very truthful.
You think that's going to win you fans on the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. I don't know.
That was the rainbow of Sagalow emotions right there.
Kind of. Yeah, I do feel like
I'll tell you what invention I would disinvent is the bar that popped Feeney's chest out fully. I would just take that out of existence, so he'd have to have just a flying V inverted, like bottom of
That'd be
a
wind
battleship
resistant.
chest.
Yeah.
I think it would actually be opposite. I feel like your body would be a sail. The wind would get caught in your cavern, and then you kind of just take
Your
Like
whole
a kite.
your
Yeah.
whole life would be different, dude.
Oh,
my
God, that's
Is
dramatic.
that what yours looked like?
No, that was
Like somebody
that's,
punched
hell.
through your chest.
That's very dramatic.
Dude, that literally looks like somebody went, "Come over here."
I would like to
no.
see what they would have attempted to do if they didn't have this bar invention.
Do you
Like,
know
would
what
they
my-
take up?
They already had they had the
Yeah,
old.
you got to pour boiling water over it and then plunge it out.
Yeah, yeah. They had their own the invention before that they did for like 70 years, where they would cut you from your like collarbone down to your belly button and like splay you, crack your rib cage, and like reset your chest, and then sew you up all the way up. You would have like
Krusty the Clown chest.
yeah,
They'd
but
turn you
longer.
into a trout.
Yeah,
Oh
it was
my
crazy.
God.
Yeah, they would literally like fillet you and then put you back together. They would like break you apart, and then they were like, or we could just like put one in the side, and then that that changed.
It's either way. It's just gross to me.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'd take away. So
yeah.
The bar.
Yep.
So
Just to
then
make
you'd have to be cut open.
that weird.
That weird fucking guy. I know.
Yeah.
That's very common. The chest cave
There's a lot.
thing.
Daniel Simonson has that.
It's I mean, a lot of moms drink while they're pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
My mom smoked a little
Mike's very angry, if you could tell. He's partaking a lot of shots of tough. The insecurity of hosting.
I'm coming
Yeah,
at you.
yeah.
bit. And I'm
It's not upsetting me, but I am noticing it.
But I'm getting a little upset tone, so it's actually making me feel like
I
Quinn.
know.
I'm just trying to, and I'm trying to be like, yeah, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
Brendan's playing lovably clueless.
Yep.
The old I don't know what's happening, so I
don't
must be
know.
likable.
Yeah. It's more like two cats, and I'm like holding the cats, being like, "Don't we want food? Do we want food?"
But first, we want revenge.
What invention would you get rid of?
Uninvent something.
It's hard, you know. Anytime you have a time traveler question, it's like, but don't what would be the butterfly effect of this?
Yeah, a part of me wanted to say, like, thinking of like the fedora or something, but then I was thinking about how there was a time when everyone was wearing it.
Yeah,
It was very
fedoras are
cool.
It was not misused always.
Yeah.
Fedoras are cool.
Nope.
When everybody's wearing them, it's pretty cool.
No longer. The old fedora was cool, like smooth criminal fedora. That still works for me.
Yeah.
But the small fedora that makes it look like your cock is wearing a hat
Well-
is like a preposterous thing to put on your head.
Yeah, and it's usually like the comic book guy kind of person, you know.
No, it's always some fucking bartender from Hoboken with like a glistening, shiny blue shirt with a black vest over it and his fucking dumb thing
big
with
scarf
with whitewashed Lucky jeans and a fucking stupid belt. Beat it with your fucking alligator shoes.
Yeah, it's like the kid from the Bling Ring. You watch that documentary on Netflix? I've done a lot of watching.
Yeah.
Of things.
You've been sitting more than usual.
Yeah, my back is killing me.
From the strenuous sits you've been taking.
I have bed sores all over my asshole.
What?
So I've been watching the Bling Ring, that documentary about those kids that like robbed Paris Hilton.
That's right.
And
Emma Watson was in the movie.
yeah, and Orlando Bloom and all that shit. And one of the guys is like that. He wears like the fedora with the big fucking scarf, and he's like,
Yeah.
it was just fun.
The bar mitzvah DJ look that somehow trickled into the mainstream. Guys have been at events like that, seen the professional dancers whose job it is to like get the party started, and are
Yeah.
like, that's an everyday look, and I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah.
Sucks. It
Fuck,
sucks.
man.
So
I'm still
early
thinking about.
2000s.
Oh, you know what I disinvent? This is what it just came to. I was just about to say I have nothing, and this came to me. Those like cereals, like French Toast Crunch, and like things that are just
It's the taste you can see.
the candy.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
Why would you get rid of that?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal.
What about Oops All
French-
Berries?
French Toast?
Cinnamon
Crunch.
Toast Crunch is exclusively responsible for me putting on like 16 pounds over the pandemic. like that was my shit.
French
French
Toast Crunch
Toast
is
Crunch.
the
That
sweetest.
sucks.
It's syrupy. It's so awful. Cereals like that. Nicole, back me up here.
I like Cookie Crisp.
But what? Yeah, so
That's one of those I
Of course you
disinvent
do.
too.
Why
You'd
would
get
you
rid
like
of
a
that?
bowl of cookies that pretended to be nutritious?
They're not really cookies, you know.
They're
What are
more
they?
cookies.
What
than-
are they?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some sort of
Wafer?
There's some sort of
They're more of a-
wafer,
a sweet wafer?
Yeah.
With sugar all over them, drowning in sugar.
Of course. I mean, I don't eat that shit now, but why reinvent it? I mean, your childhood, the Captain Crunch,
I'm not
the
reinventing it. I'm getting
Cookie
rid of it.
Crisp.
Captain Crunch is not in the same category. I'm talking like the very sweet cereal, the French Toast
I
Crunch.
need more examples.
Yeah,
because
me
that-
too.
Oatmeal cream pie cereals. We did the taste test on Snarky. Check those episodes.
really
Oreo
love those
cereal.
cookies,
Remember,
though.
remember Oreo cereal?
Dude, you
Oreo-
had
Oreo-Os?
horrible parents.
Yeah. No, they didn't know how to cook. Is all.
But they didn't know how
bought
to
you
buy?
that.
Yeah.
I think they were choosing what hills to die on.
I also
Whatever
think that-
quieted you down. for a
Exactly.
half hour.
I also think
Exactly.
I get it.
I think you were probably also asking for those cereals, right? They didn't
Yeah.
show up.
Well,
with
I was
them.
going-
You were like, you like picked it up and brought it to the cart and did
Why
the
can't
first
I
cell job?
get them, Mom? Like you were definitely that kid throwing fucking.
Look at this.
What?
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I wasn't throwing shit fits because
You
they
never threw shit fits?
No, I
publicly.
because they always said yes.
but they always said yes to the cereals. I mean, what like I was saying, what hill are they going to die on? I'm like, can we have Cookie Crisp? And they'll be like, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how
So that when he
that's
wants
how
a bigger thing.
relentless you were.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, that was like my whole
You broke
style.
their spirit.
Exactly.
That was my whole style.
a
I was
numbers
like-
game.
I was like playing loud music at a hostage situation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was that's exactly what it was. It was me. It was a numbers game. It was me
Yeah.
going, how
Was
how
your
many
sister
things-
similar, or did she
No.
pick her spots more?
My sister was not a well, no. She might be worse actually.
Worse to your parents or worse to you? And therefore,
No, she was not worse. I was worse to the parents. I was always like, "What the fuck, dude?"
yeah.
I was like,
Cookie
Crisp. It is funny that I want fucking Cookie Crisp, dude. One time my mom took us to a pet store and we looked at a dog that we all went, "Oh, look how cute." And I was like, "Are we going home with this dog right now?" And my mom was like, "No." We're not. And I fucking we were on Fire Island. I threw a shit fit for like 2 days. I was like, "You said we were gonna get the fucking dog, man." I think she had said like maybe, and I was like, "That's a yes. That is a yes," not knowing that we just walked into a pet store. I thought we were like,
That is, I mean, here's the thing. Tough move on your mom's part to bring you to a pet store like that. That's you're always playing with fire. How old were you?
I was young. I was probably like
15.
28. No, 10 maybe 10 or 9, 9 or 10.
Okay, yeah. I mean, still, like a shit fit is a little beneath you at that point, but you're still susceptible to it.
I was very sad.
But had you had a pet at that point?
No,
Were you talking about getting pets?
no, but I wanted a pet. Really
You wanted a
bad.
pet once it was brought up.
Yes.
How did the
Yeah.
pet enter your life? Because you grew up
My
with
mom just
dogs.
brought home a Shih Tzu. It was the best feeling, dude. We were just hanging out. She's like, "Everyone going to the den."
Did part of you hate that kind of dog, or did you like it?
You're like, oh, I wanted like a golden retriever.
Yeah.
No,
I would've
no, I
immediately
didn't
been
care.
Like, can we take this
A
back?
Shih Tzu puppy. Look up a Shih Tzu puppy. They're so fucking cute.
Yeah, but they grow up into being
No.
Furbies. Like it's such a
No,
nothing
dude.
dog.
You just don't know, man. You just.
You're right. I don't know what it's like.
Look at that.
I'm very cute.
Very cute.
So
Very
cute. It's got fucking
Got
Justin
an old
Bieber
man-
hair.
Got old man face.
I love them.
Yeah, but I mean that kind of dog that is that size, I would be afraid that I'd Christopher Moltisanti it
Of
and
course.
just sit on it, kill it,
Of
have
course,
no idea,
yeah.
and then just be like, ugh.
No, but their bones aren't hollow, so you could kind of feel how.
But they're barely. I've picked those dogs up before, dude. You can like do this.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, I didn't anticipate it being that light.
But and the dog that we had looked at Fire Island where I threw a shit fit was a Pomeranian. So it was
Oh,
you
so
are
you-
the
oh.
worst.
yeah. Yeah, I mean I would like any
You have
dog.
the shittiest taste in dogs.
I would like
The
any
shit
dog.
chewiest tasting dog.
My mom right now has a good dog, but he's fucking 80 pounds, and he's like he's a rescue, so you can't like cut his
You can't shoot guns next to him.
Yeah. Yes,
you can't swing chains with locks at the end of them near him, or else he'll freak out.
I mean, there is like a little bit of a fear of like petting him or like petting behind the
What
ear
kind of
or
dog?
something.
What is he,
He's just-
Warren? From
he's
There's
like a
something
mix
about
between-
Mary.
Don't touch his ears. He's a mix between a retriever and I think like a mastiff, dude. He is humongous, and you can't. He's got these claws, so he like jumps up on you, claws you all up
Yeah.
because
Why don't
if
you
you
get
go
his
to
nails
cut
cut?
because he's a
Fuck
rescue,
that
so he
dog.
freaks
No,
the
but why
fuck
don't you
out.
Go bring him to a vet's office to get his nails cut.
No, they
It's not me,
have to
it's-
put that dog down. Mastiffs are fucking awful.
Hey.
My sister's friend,
He's a nice
their friend.
I don't think you like dogs.
I love dogs.
He's
You
never
like
hated dog
specific
for.
dog.
What?
You like one specific dog.
No. Yeah, but
Golden
more.
Retriever, like
No, but
Doberman.
I liked English Bulldog. I like my buddies. I liked French Bulldogs. I like some pit bulls.
What about a King Charles? You like
What's
a King?
that?
Look up
Well,
a
Matt,
King
so
Charles.
you suck. You're like a
King Charles are so
What are
cute.
you, a fucking Paris Hilton at heart? Like you walk around with a little purse,
Bling
like a
ring.
toy poodle. So yeah, you saw that. It changed. Oh fuck.
What do you mean fuck? What do you mean fuck?
I wish I
shooting
could
guns?
actually like take a bow and arrow and snipe that
thing is
through
royalty.
its snout.
Royalty.
Imagine me just
More of a
through
king
the
than you'll ever
barrel.
be.
Yeah.
Through the barrel. So I what were we saying?
You were threatening dogs' lives.
You like a specific dog. You like
You only like one
Doberman.
type
You
of
like
dog.
golden retrievers.
No, that's
like,
what you were
PG,
saying.
pow, pow, short Pomeranian. You remember that from-
Nicole, do you know what I was getting at?
No.
Why mastiffs suck?
Oh yeah.
So two things. Nicole's friend, she just got mauled by a bull mastiff, ripped her fucking Achilles straight out of her leg.
Today?
No, like 2 weeks ago. So really recently, fucked her up. It was her friend's dog.
Today.
They refused to put it down after that. Like it's a weird thing.
Jeez.
And it like unprovoked attack. My sister, a friend of hers who also has a child, went to her friend. So this is like a story that you're told. Went to her friends. Their bull mastiff bit their fucking 2-year-old right on the face, gave them like a hardcore squealer scar, like this fucking big.
Yeah.
And they also were like, suck our dicks, the dog stays.
Oh my god.
And it's like, I told them, I was like, if a dog bit Crew, I would go there and kill it myself. I really would. I would go with a bat, with whatever weapon, and be like, you didn't want to take care of it? I'm taking care of
bat,
it. And
that's
I'd
brutal.
beat their family dog to death in their living room.
You see that video of
It'd be a 360 Gallagher show right across their family portraits.
See that video of the guy whose dog went into his neighbor's lawn and the neighbor who was like a cop just fucking shot him with like a BB gun, and he was like, you fucking killed my dog comes into your yard and you fucking kill him. He's losing his mind.
It was a
dude.
chocolate
wouldn't
lab,
actually
in
die,
fairness.
right?
No, the dog's dead.
But with a BB gun, it killed him?
Yeah, like but not
Like a pellet gun, like
a
an
pellet
airsoft,
gun, yeah.
like pierce your skin shit.
That
Pellets
killed
have
a
a
dog?
point. Pellets have a point.
Oh yeah.
At the end, they'll kill animals. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can get a really
That was
like
more just to kind of like scare him out of the way.
No,
it
no,
depends.
no.
Maybe also fucking hit it through its eye or something, like something fucked up. But yeah, that's a weird.
No, there are certain
weird.
airsoft
Yeah.
guns where it's like made for hunting. Like it's not.
I
like-
don't believe that.
Yes, there are. I owned one.
Hunting pheasants.
Yeah, like
Oh, were you going
hunting
quail
foxes
hunting in
and shit.
Syosset? You
My
put your
buddy-
little CO2 in the bottom of your pistol and like pew.
Now my
No.
buddy did hunt pheasants from Century.
Look
so
at this.
you got if you hadn't said pheasants, I was on your side. Specifically
I
the
switched to
pheasant.
quail.
Yeah, but pheasants had already burrowed.
Pheasants,
but did
quail,
you?
beaver. No, but I went to a Dick's
No,
Sporting
you just
Goods
hunted
and I
your
bought
bullies.
a gun. Yeah, I
You
did.
pulled it and put it in the fucking waistband of your sweatpants and
Dude,
pulled it out at your bullies and been like,
Yeah,
what?
Like, what's up?
Just
What's
like
up?
Cheddar Bob.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I should
Are there hunting airsoft pellet guns?
look up a
No, I
revolver.
feel like my friends would shoot like squirrels, and that's
Yes.
pretty
Yeah.
much it.
well, that's crazy. Shooting squirrels. Like we never killed animals. We just
My buddy killed a bird and immediately burst into tears. I remember that's one of like, do you know those core memories? Like,
Yeah.
that stupid TikTok trend that's like core memory activated.
Yeah.
But it's like, I have those, but they're all tentpole nightmares. Like none of them are good. And one of which is this older boy, Ryan, would just, he took me under his wing. We're hanging out,
Always
killing
Ryan.
animals.
Or Evan.
And he just like looked up, saw a bird, went, killed it. It fell at our feet, and he grabbed me and started crying on me.
Oh my
He was like
God.
4 years older, and I'm just accepting this guy I look up to on me, and I'm 5, and I'm like, I just watched an animal take its last breath.
I'm gonna tell you something. That wasn't about the bird.
Yeah.
That was something going on
Yeah.
at home.
Go
you
through
know?
it, man.
Yeah. But
The
oh,
blue
man,
jay is all of us.
It was just a bird. Bird.
All of us.
What we would do. My
Thank
buddy
you.
had bought a sniper pellet gun too, and one time we
For what?
to shoot things.
Yeah.
Primarily to shoot
Maybe usually empty cans off of a
empty
log.
cans off of a
Or
log.
to put holes in the side of a Civic.
Oh yeah, we bought. I don't think we ever fucked with anybody's car, but we bought a 32 rack of Snapple and just fucking pa, and it just killed them all. It was awesome.
Dude, did you and your boys used to go pool hopping?
pool hopping?
Yeah.
Oh, like going to people's backyards and going
Yeah,
to their
did you go?
pools?
It's like I was just thinking about it yesterday.
No.
You know what I was
My
thinking
boys-
about Brendan, real quick though, is that story about Brendan is 100% they did not clean up the glass, right? And sugar
Of
attracts,
course not.
sugar attracts animals. So I'm just thinking of like poor deer trying to lap up that sugary.
We weren't
drink
in the
while
woods. We
Glass.
fucking swallow.
You want to know where we were?
Bottles.
Maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help make me look like a better guy. But we were in a
Snapple shooting range,
Best stuff on earth.
aka the 7-Eleven parking lot.
behind CVS.
Fact number 2: you're dead meat, kid.
What's that from?
I made it up.
Oh, well,
My
don't
brain!
look at us like you know it.
you, dude, you looked at us like we didn't get the reference.
Yeah, because we didn't. But you
Uh,
never went pool hopping? That was like something I thought about how dangerous that was that we were doing. We
Well, and you die or get hurt, and it's
Yeah.
them. They're fucked.
yeah,
Well, you're
they're
not even
fucked.
thinking of that.
but the
no.
fence hopping, all those times of even when we weren't pool hopping, even fence hopping, just jumping over a fence into someone's backyard, trying to get to the other side without them finding out.
Yeah.
You know, and
Right.
Even though
or
those lights go on.
yeah, the spotlight. There's so many people had spotlights, and then
That reminded me of Girl Next Door with
dogs.
Alicia Cuthbert. And oh man,
Oh, and he's fucking naked. Oh,
and it's his principal.
have we asked a question?
One. Second question. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
had
I was having
something
fun.
No, let's
I
keep
never
going
want to
over
take
there.
another question.
No,
no, but
forget-
there was
I don't
something
ever
about
wanna
the pool hopping that I was gonna say. Oh no, we did. You know what we did? We went mailbox hitting because
Oh, the worst.
of how
Dazed and
classic. No, of how. Yeah, well, yes, kind of. Like someone said, "Hey, you know what we've never done? Mailbox hitting." And we're like, "Oh, like that cliche." And we're like, "I guess we gotta do it." And we went out. Bang! Bang! We're like, okay.
Do you guys remember when?
I hit the
Because
mailbox of the bat. It feels great.
yeah, me too.
Caves in
I
so
wanted to leave you to die, but Feeney admitted, and me
Best.
too.
It's the best.
I also got in trouble for like egging and shaving creaming somebody's.
Oh, I was a
mailbox.
big.
Caught me
Nobody eggs
dead to
people.
rights.
Nobody eggs people more than me. I'll tell you that,
Dude,
pal.
it was like the guy. It was Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino caught me directly at his fucking mail. He's like, "What are you doing?" Like, "What are you doing, great?" Yeah, and I was like, "Ah, yeah, I get caught." What were we talking about right before that?
hopping.
pool hopping, or hitting mailboxes and stuff.
Oh
like that.
yeah, so the hitting mailboxes thing, that is like classic suburbia shit, but also from movies. Do you remember when Beavis and Butthead first came out and it was like a huge scandal that people were throwing frogs and hitting them with bats
That's crazy.
because they played
Oh.
frog ball in the show, and people were like,
I
"That's
remember
nuts,
that.
let's do that."
Yeah.
And it became like it was like the first Tide Pod
Yeah.
stupid thing. And but that, yeah, I remember when that happened and it became such a fucking, like, that was all the older kids that wore Big Johnson shirts. I was too young.
Oh, I was
So you
a.
didn't do it.
No, I wouldn't also hit a frog out of
No.
the air.
that's
I never fucked with animals. It seemed too
No.
weird to me.
Yeah. Next question.
Mailboxes, though.
Look at us.
show.
Good guys.
and pulling down basketball rims,
Oh yeah.
glass backboards, just shattering them.
You did that?
Plenty of them.
Like new ones?
Oh, brand new,
you're
old,
the worst.
all the kinds. Yeah, yeah,
Public
yeah.
ones or personal?
No. Only personal ones. The ones that
Probably the most use they got.
the ones that had like water or sand in them, to keep it upright.
Oh, yeah. Those
the
stuff.
standalone,
anyway.
the ones
You
that
did
you
him a
could jump
favor.
and pull them down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not like I couldn't get one's poles into the ground.
Oh, I
on.
thought you were like shacking it with like 6 of your friends.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Ah!
Yeah,
Landing on
that's,
the
like- that's crazy. Do you know how close? You ever think of like now, especially since I have a son and I'm just constantly considering my own mortality and his, is I remember being young with my friend Timmy, my wife Nicole. We were like 12 and we're playing on the side of this double yellow line street. So cars are whizzing by and we're 8 inches away, being
Yeah.
like, in our own world, everything's fine. And Timmy and I, for some reason, like saw this branch and both had the idea to jump from the guardrail, like that, the fucking posts with the rail that goes across the thing. We jump from that onto the branch. So we both did it at the same time, didn't communicate that we were going to do it. The branch
Whoa.
immediately snapped and our heads came like this close from slamming back right into the fucking guardrail
Oh
and
my
killing us.
God.
yeah, just
dude.
slicing your head
Yeah.
wide open, bleeding out on the side with your friends just
Oh.
watching horror.
Nicole, how much of a different life is that for Nicole? Probably a better life, but she did have
No.
to witness me just bleeding out.
She would, that would not be a good life for her. She would
Yeah.
have some pretty big issues, I would assume. assume. From
Oh
that.
yeah, she'd
Now-
be like
Man, I'd
Amy
like to-
Smart and Butterfly Effect.
I'd like to see that string theory. If somebody could take me on some sort of, telephone booth like in Bill and Ted.
well, just read your old diary.
Yesterday, I was driving to when I was driving to the
there's
city.
Nicole has a pros and cons list of me from 7th grade.
Whoa.
In her
You can get it so we
diary.
can get it on the podcast.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I will.
So, literally, when I was driving yesterday, like a stereotype, a ball from in between two cars just went bouncing across the street, and then, of course, like 2 8-year-olds came like running out, and I was doing like 40, so I fucking hit him good. But but it's like one of those things.
What? And you're here? Oh my God!
Feeney
we're
was the drunk
accomplices.
driver the entire time.
Yeah, that's my
Patreon.
That's a fast forward. Oh, no. Yeah, Patreon.
Patreon.com/scenario pod.
Yeesh.
You're all about it.
That's right. All right, next question. Let's get into it. Tanya, since someone else also stole a question from Grace Helbig's podcast on here a while ago, paint shitting story in 3 words. Okay, Tanya, I don't know if you're throwing
happened?
shade at them or us or everything.
Someone
I think she's just noticing that someone might have asked a question that was on another podcast.
I see. Yeah, that makes me feel unoriginal. But who, alive or dead, would you choose to throw cold spaghetti at? It's with any connotation you want.
Who, alive or dead?
cold spaghetti.
Cold spaghetti.
Who would I like to throw cold spaghetti at?
Are you including marinara, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Maybe a little bit of meatballs.
It's got to be chopped up.
It's gotta
Maybe,
be
yeah, it's got to be like a meat sauce. It's got to be chopped up.
It's gotta be chopped up.
That's the rules I'm making up right now.
Damn.
In the cold spaghetti rule book.
Who would I mean, there's nobody that I could even really say on a public podcast,
Yeah.
No real person that I would actually have to throw.
God, I've said
Just
it,
dump on.
but
Yeah,
that's the thing.
there's some people.
It's like I've said it before, and I'm sure you could remind me of some of my grievances, but I truly I can't access them all the time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Your
I know.
enemies?
Yeah, I don't remember my enemies
Yeah.
until they
You have so
read.
many.
I have so many, but I've said it on the show before. I'm much more likely to show it to throw cold spaghetti at somebody who wrongs me at that moment than plan an assault on somebody I
The
don't
cold
like.
spaghetti
Yeah.
would be on the next person who front pulls into my spot as I'm trying to back into it.
Yeah.
That's the cold spaghetti to
Yeah.
the face. Open
That's a
window.
good one.
Yeah.
Then it gets in the car.
Maybe-
It's very hard to get out.
So Jess didn't get the her security deposit from the last thing, and they're like taking it.
Yeah.
That's who I would like to dump spaghetti on.
Cold spaghetti. Yeah.
Shit like that. But a lot of the times,
Take one for you, though. That's nice of you.
I forgive people.
But take one for you.
I forgive people.
No, you don't.
How many bowls of spaghetti do I have?
You know what I'd like to do? Because
I want to put spaghetti in a catapult and
you ever
throw it to a major city.
Oh,
yeah, whatever city I don't draw in, I want to
Yeah.
throw cold spaghetti right over their Capitol building.
Yeah.
I want to put.
DC.
If we put cold spaghetti on Nicole, she would look like one of those baby pictures where the
Yeah.
kid's in spaghetti. Like,
That
like
would be fun.
the kid got into the spaghetti. It'd be
Yeah.
like a fun photo shoot.
Or like a parody of Cousin It.
I was fishing for that name. Spaghetti it. So, spaghetti it. You're a spaghetti it. So, that sounded racist, and it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely did sound it.
Whatever. But I don't even know who against. But
Italians?
Yeah.
I guess. I meant to.
We're allowed to be racist because Italians.
My wife's
Cut that. That's going to be in a blog.
Well, now
Local nobody says
they
nothing.
just elected a fascist. So
Oh, yeah, true.
they're about
But
to
a
be-
woman.
La, 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 la.
So, what was I talking about?
Fascist
Question 2.
What was I saying, though?
woman. Spaghetti.
Meatballs.
That's what I was going towards. Is on stage, and sometimes I'm way more sensitive to it than usual. But like, I'll watch somebody have a visceral physical reaction to who I am before I open my mouth.
Really?
And I wish I had a handful of spaghetti at that moment so I could start my set by Gronk spiking fucking ragu
you could-
right in her dumb face.
You just prove them right. They're like, this guy looks like he throws spaghetti on.
yeah. Guy's got classic
Looks like a-
throw spaghetti in my face energy.
I know who exactly I'm going to throw spaghetti on. Okay. So I did a show at Caroline's, right? I didn't think I was going to talk about it on this, but this is perfect. And there was a guy in the front row I'm hosting, right? this was just last week. There's a guy in the front row, and he's like talking through every setup. I do a setup. Like it's like blah, 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 da, 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 da. And
answering rhetoricals.
Yeah, and there's no way I can move past it. There's no way. It's not. People are hearing him, and it's not getting a laugh. He's ruining the whole rhythm of the act, and or whatever. And so I go right into him, and I'm like, hey man, blah, blah, blah. I do all the shit that you do. You go nice to not very nice to like I'm fucking with him, and then I get to a point where I just go. He says another thing while I try to get to a joke, and I go, hey man, you're gonna need to shut the fuck up. And I go, it's my job.
Finger guns. That's great.
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
that because that actually makes it less hostile. If you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you.
Oh yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
That's the worst part of it, where I was like, you're gonna need to shut the fuck up, buddy, and I go, hey man, we're all here to have fun, and like it's just my job to find leeches like you in the audience. I did say that. I went leeches like you, which got a laugh, and I was like leeches like you in the audience, and tell them to shut the fuck up. Okay, so are we cool? And he's like, yeah, we're cool. And he goes, but he's like. Oh, and then he talked again, and I went, hey, man, I told you to shut the fuck up. And he went, no, but you said shut the fuck up first. And I went, no, I didn't. I don't. So now I'm in this argument with this guy, and I was like, no, I fucking didn't. I was like, I don't just start shows by telling random audience members to shut the fuck up. And I go, and then in the last the worst thing you can do, it's I turn to the audience, and I go, all right, who's in the wrong here?
Oh,
and they all say me. They all said me. They went, yeah, you leave him alone. And I went, fuck all of you. I'm hosting the show.
So this is the
This is
beginning
the
of
opening
the show.
of the set. And I go, fuck all you. Now I hope you all die. And I'm like, New York is
burying
weird.
the
I had a
headliner.
yeah. I mean, no, it was the beginning of the show.
Yeah. I mean, no.
And then the first comic obviously throws me under the bus, so I'm even more livid.
They got it.
He's
What they
like,
say.
They had to.
He went up and he didn't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survive.
No, they didn't. You
Survive.
Could,
What are they going
you
to
could
eat
survive
your
without
bomb?
fucking doing that.
Whose job is it to go up there and be like, I agree with Brendan?
No, but what would you have said?
I would have been like, well, give it up for that fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I was like, wow,
I
what a
would've been
wrong
like-
guy. You're all great people.
Wow.
If I would have been like,
What a nice person you are.
I think I have
would have
done that too.
I would have
Yeah,
gone
but we're
up.
friends.
I would have
Yeah.
gone up and been like, oh, I missed what happened, but I can assume Brendan was. Yeah, you guys were right, or like something to
Yeah.
like as a bit to be.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That would have been a good thing because you kind of have a nod to me and you're like, I'm trying to survive.
Yeah.
This dude just threw me right under
What
the
did
bus.
he do?
He was like, what the fuck was that guy talking about? Shit like that. And he was like, he's just, and then because I went into my material and I'm like talking about something and he's like, what is he even, he's like, that is some suburbia complaints that you have. That is some suburban complaints.
Oh, he's going through
isn't
your
that right,
act,
folks?
He's
Yeah.
going through your act now.
Started shitting on my act.
Oh no.
And I'm livid. And then the only reason I'm
Team you now.
the only reason my anger subsided towards this person in particular.
Whose name we will say but bleep out in post, but that we have context, we will find out. Cover your mouth while you say it to us. Oh, no way.
Wow.
Yeah. And the only reason, I mean, I was still angry, but he goes at the end of his set, he's doing his act and it's getting like nothing. And he goes, I mean, it's like a little bit more than nothing, a little bit more than what I did. And he goes, he like stops after his like last joke and he's like, I'm starting to agree with he goes, I'm starting to agree with Brian. So it was like, I was like, you fuck. But also I was like, okay.
Flame.
The whole time I'm like, my anger has, oh, I thought you were high-fiving. My anger is so out of control lately that I was like thinking of things to say when I went back up. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this fucking guy
How
throws
many of
me
them
under
were
the
a racial
bus.
slur?
No, none of them were racial. That's not where my brain goes.
Dude, that is Oh, I mean, you're like George Bailey. It's unreal. You just like are getting the hits. Everett just getting smashed in the face.
Yeah, and then I just went back up and I was like, my name is Brendan. And I got a big laugh. And I was like, okay.
That's
all right,
good.
We're all good.
I like you again. That's what it takes.
We're friends again. But I was really considering like, you know, I'm just such a angry, petty bitch that I was really considering not shaking his hand and going up and being like, throw me right under the bus, man. Not cool. You know what I mean? Trying to make a joke out of it, but like
He would have.
But being
He would
that
have.
serious.
He would have undressed you.
Not the one. Sure. Dude, not the one.
I can hang out with
I know this was like an open micer.
I can hang out with the best of them, okay?
Dude,
I know how to get into an argument.
One, dude.
I know how to get into an argument.
On every level, not the one.
That would have been a terrible, awful tragedy.
That's right. You know what else is a terrible, awful tragedy? When people listen and enjoy the show and don't write a 5-star review.
You gotta write the review.
You gotta write the
Write it.
review.
Tell your
Please do
friends.
that. It helps. It boosts the show's algo. It gets us up there in the charts. So go to iTunes, wherever you subscribe to the pod, write something nice, give us a 5-star thumber, and and we hope you enjoy the show. Everything for the show is at here'sthescenario.com. Our social medias at I am Mike Cannon, at I am Mike Feeney, at
Yeah.
Brendan Sagalow, at Nicole C. Lyons. And we, everything our show. We're on the road. We're out there. But if you like the show, if you want to support it more, patreon.com/scenario pod. We do one bonus episode per week. We got a bunch of additional content. Even if you join now, there is well over 300 hours of shit that you have never heard before because it's 100% exclusive to the Patreon.
Heck
We just
yeah.
put the live Vulcan episodes up there from Texas.
Yeah.
Killer episodes.
Killer. I think the first one's up there with more to come. It's great. We have a ton of stuff that you have never seen.
For
all
as little
up there.
as $3.
$3 for and then $5 for the
A
video.
month.
Come on, folks.
What are you doing?
Just get in here.
Jump in. And boys, what do you got individually?
Twitch.tv/NY Freshmaker for follow me on Twitch. Been playing a lot, been winning a lot recently, and it's been feeling great. So MikeFeeneyComedy.com for dates. And please go to my YouTube. If you do nothing else, go to my YouTube.com/MikeFeeneyComedy. Subscribe to it. Tons of backlog content there, and I'm putting up stuff every week. So thank you, and thank you for sharing the Welcome to videos. Appreciate you all.
Hell yeah. Twitch.tv/Sags2Riches. If you're in the Midwest, I will be in Chicago and then Michigan and then Detroit. Please come out to that. Zanies, especially Chicago, October 6th. Come out. Let's make them
Pay
aware.
Brendan money.
Yeah, let's make me money. And that would be absolutely great. And I got a lot of new stuff, so it's I'm having a fun time. And that is it. That is it. YouTube also. We got me and Nicole got a vlog coming up.
It's like
It's gonna be on the Tron.
It's more than that, though.
What do you think it is?
More than a vlog. I don't know what it is, but it's a piece, is what it is.
It's a project.
Because it's what Brendan did. Brendan did an hour. Let me try to pitch it for you.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Brendan did an hour
I'm in
New York City. He wanted it to be a loose show where he could experiment and try new bits, because if there's one thing Brendan hates, it's preparation. So he went up there with no plan, with, a couple jokes here and there, all that stuff, and then ideas, and he filmed the entire process. So there's a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. It's hilarious. Feeney and I were watching it the last week, dying. It's so good. And Nicole, as she does, just elevates things to another level.
Amazing.
Where the comedy is already so funny, and then the editing, the production, and the way in which it's all framed is so fucking brilliantly done. So check all that out, and that'll be out at Brendan's YouTube.
Yeah, but it's going to be on the Patreon first. So patreon.com/scenariopod.
Oh, okay. And if you want to see me live, MikeCannonComedy.com for dates. Not sure when this is coming out, but October 9th, I'm going to be in San Diego at the American Comedy Company. Never headlined there before, so I'm very excited for that. Free for sailors. I'm kidding, but come dressed up. And then October 12th, I'm going to be headlining California Comedy Club. Tickets are at in LA. That's going to be super fun, and got some special guests coming on that show. MikeCannonComedy.com for dates. I have a ton of stuff coming out. Cleveland, Jersey, Ridgefield Playhouse in Connecticut with Voss, Yamanika, and Isabel Hagen. That's going to be crazy. MikeCannonComedy.com. And Nicole.
My Instagram is Nicole C. Lyons. Also, I
Whoa.
realized that the Patreon has over 900 things posted on it.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's too many things.
Last thing is this.
Oh, yeah, the
Yes.
T-shirt. The T-shirt. So if you're a member of the Patreon, if you listen to Irish Goodbye, if you've been with this show for a while or seen the movie Timing, then you know exactly where this shirt came from. And I mean, boy, is this just a shot to my ego, but I think it's necessary. And each purchase goes towards, fixing me.
We will donate 1% to Timing the movie.
No, we won't.
No, I'm kidding, obviously.
Me recouping. So get that. Where is that, Nicole? Where can they find that?
We'll put the link in the description.
Sweet. So link in the description. Get the shirt. It's fucking hilarious. More to come too. We're about to greenlight basically every idea we have. So if you guys have an idea and something you want to be made,
I sincerely
Send it in.
can't wait to see this shirt on people.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna
Buy it for
shit
Skankfest.
blood. Yeah, buy it for Skankfest. That's exactly right. That'll be a perfect thing. If
Mike's
this
gonna
comes
show
out
up with like
before then.
2,300 of them in a garbage bag, like Ari.
Yeah, sell none. just have to ship them back for $8,000. And I'm down like $1 million.
I get to host.
There's a hose.
I get to host.
I got the hose.
I
Oh yeah, and live.
That's how he does it.
was.
That's how he does. I got a host.
It sounded like Jennifer Coolidge.
yeah.
I get to hot dog.
I get your host. Can I do a Jennifer Coolidge?
Hot dog.
You could do Jennifer Coolidge in the movie Timing. All right, next question. Anthony Conley. Cannon, what is something you would do to embarrass Brendan enough to want to kill you? Brendan, how do you kill Mike to satisfy your revenge? Feeney, how do you get Brendan to turn himself in? Or do you just snitch?
So you guys answer that so I can figure out how to trap Brendan.
What do you do
Yeah.
that makes me kill you?
Mine is a several prong plan, and a lot of it won't even be true. So that's because I don't think there's anything that I could honestly do, like anything that I can offer that would make you kill me. But I do think I have a picture of your asshole in my phone.
Sure.
I can make up a rumor that you cheated on your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And spread that through social media, Reddit, etc. And some other really heinous stuff like you steal jokes and
Yeah,
and
you could
kiss
ruin
kids.
my life.
Yeah.
And you could put my phone number on the picture of the asshole.
Yeah, which it
Yeah,
will
put
be.
it on put it on every subreddit.
Whatever the
tape it to
zero
everyone's
is,
locker.
that's your asshole in the number across your cheeks.
I don't have a 0 in my phone number.
Oh.
My phone number is. Okay, so
that's like the only thing I could think of, because other than that, in terms of killing me,
I don't think I can murder anybody. I don't think I could see that and then go to murder you.
sure.
I think if I'm murdering you, it's in the passion of the moment where
Yeah.
it's like something's going on where like, you do something or whatever.
We're
I'm
fighting like-
so pissed that I grab a hammer and I just Gah!
We're fighting like Tony and Ralph.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you punch me and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I black out
I
and
could-
It also
I
got to
could
be like right
yeah.
after he got off stage.
Yeah, you'd have to be like, what the fuck was that? If you get me right after I get
Yeah.
on stage, especially
Yeah.
if I just bombed,
Yeah.
then I will kill you.
You're fucking my whole thing up here, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're like, what the fuck was that? What do you do? And I'm like, what? Huh? And then you punch me and then I hit you with a hammer. And or like a weight.
Yeah. That is exactly how it would happen.
And I'm going to
Bang.
convince Brendan to turn himself in a matter of, I'm going to guess under 20 minutes.
You could do a special from prison.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And
All right,
In
all
he
right,
walks. Yeah.
All right.
It's like Johnny Cash, but gay.
Yeah. and no one's in the seats.
You can't even sell out a prison that you're in.
Look, I'm just trying to like build
It
a
says
fan base right
maximum
now.
security. Maximum occupancy, right?
Maximum security
That's his
with
first
a
bit.
minimum of 2 drinks.
Okay.
All right. The first one.
First one, please don't shank me.
I would turn myself in. I don't think I can live with myself.
I
with
don't
that.
think that you could get away with it in terms of like not
Yeah.
leading like a trail of breadcrumbs directly to your apartment.
And
You'd
they'd start
slip
looking
in
for
the
you.
blood.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I
Like in
crack my
Righteous
head.
Gemstones.
Yeah, it's like you're not like a hitchhiker or anything. You know what I mean? People would immediately be like, okay, who's the closest to this guy?
Well, that's the thing, though, is what Nicole and I going to Alaska made me think that even if you are going to get caught, just go out there.
Yeah.
Just go out there.
Yeah.
Just find your way to the deepest part of Alaska. And there's a possibility that people are too lazy to go get you.
Yeah.
You know?
Fight your way out if they do.
It really Nicole, did you get that vibe from people?
Yeah, they were like openly saying that.
They're like, yeah, I did a lot of crime.
Yeah. I would say like 25% of the people that we met had some sort of incident / active warrant.
Just on the run.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
That might be low.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go there. Maybe Belize.
Belize Navidad?
But you can't get on a plane.
You
That's
getting
what
to
I'm saying.
Belize? Please.
Crack a Belize.
You wanted to say the other one.
It would have been funnier with the other one, but
Guys, just imagine the risk.
imagine the other one.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah, you say it.
Say it in your head. All right. Next question. Cerna style. Would you rather evacuation? Would you rather poop nonchalantly in the middle of other activities like a horse or cower while anxiously pooping, then kick dirt on it like a dog?
Wait.
Mm.
What? I have to poop around a horse?
No. Would you
rather
rather?
poop like a horse?
Oh, like
Yeah,
moving?
Yeah. Like
That's
just
a-
nonchalantly, it just falls out of your body.
No, because that's terrible because
Nobody likes that.
I also don't have enough of an ass for it to not like land on my heels.
Oh,
you know
it's
what
landing
I'm saying?
right in my sock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be walking around.
It's
with
gonna
it in
like
my-
ping off things. I need a.
Uh,
I'd much rather. What do you say?
Cower.
Like a.
cower and shiver and be weird.
I don't look at it as cowering. I
No.
just
Have
look
you
at
ever
it
made
like,
eye contact with a dog while they're shivering?
Every
Oh,
dog-
it is.
Yeah, you only make-
so uncomfortable.
Every dog does that. They,
Yeah.
if it's your dog, they stare.
No,
at
but
you.
they like do this and then look at you.
They look at
Yeah.
you for-
Like I'm talking
protection.
stranger dogs.
It's to go. Hey, I'm very vulnerable right now. So
I know.
I do a bit about it.
you get my back. Yeah, I'd rather do that because then you could find a corner and like I don't look at it as
Closer to
cowering.
how we poop now. We
Yeah.
like do it in private.
And I cower when I'm on the toilet.
Get a squatty potty
Yeah.
Constantly,
and
like-
squatty potty and a bidet. It's like I might as well have my heels over my
I
head.
have not set up the bidet yet, but it's
What have you? That would have been. I would have done that before the bed.
Nicole still won't let me.
What do you mean?
She just thinks I'm gonna shit on the nozzle.
and then
it's gonna
it's
be a
spraying right back in
problem.
your
Yeah.
Well, someone's got to clean it eventually.
This is what you tell Nicole. You go, don't you think the people that made something that's supposed to wash your ass thought about, hey, what if they
Told
shit
you,
on
the
this?
piece is underneath. even if you poop on the outside, it's gonna. The thing comes out, it comes out.
Right.
And goes.
Well, mine
I have a
always
little
goes straight
trust.
down. No, sometimes
You Jackson
sometimes
Pollock
it's
a little bit.
buckshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, then just clean that,
Yeah. I think
Man,
the problem
it is a life changing experience. Whenever I'm on the road and not at a place with a bidet, I'm like, this is a gross. I always see
I
how
bring wet
Europeans
wipes.
look at us. It's a gross. It's not even close to the same. The wet wipes are a consolation prize, but it's a bronze at best.
Did you set up your bidet or did you have someone come and do it?
No, I told you I bought all the pieces to set mine up. I started setting it up, and then I realized I have to like turn off the plumbing and stuff, and so I didn't want to have a pipe go and just all of a sudden the whole building floods. So I told my super that I'm gonna do it, and he's like, "I'll come over. Let me come over and look at it." And then he ended up just setting it up. I was like, "Just look, this is the right size pipe, right?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then I came back, and he was like sweating, and he's like, "Okay, it's done." So
Oh.
an extra.
He's hoping
bones.
you leave it.
Yeah.
What?
He's hoping you leave it if you move.
I don't know. I think they
I'm
would
taking that with me, baby.
You got to take it with you. But when I would throw that, if I was a super
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
you gotta
saw
throw
that,
that.
I'd be like, no.
You bring your
We're
own
not-
toilet seat. You're not just taking old people's toilet seats over when you get there.
Do you?
I, for 100%, have not replaced the toilets.
No way. Well, you've always lived in squalor, but now you have a nice place with your girl. You guys should get a new toilet.
But no, usually they I'm from Northern Ireland.
Usually
they provide a new toilet seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, no, they
you do
always-
not have a new toilet seat on your toilet right
Yep.
now. It's not new.
Yep. It had
Plastic on it.
Well, no, isn't it New York City? No, this is why I know actually we're right. Is that I think it's New York City law that they have to provide a certain bit of renovation before you move in.
100%. They're also
They have to
supposed to
update
paint.
everything.
They're also supposed to have to paint your apartment once per year. They don't do that.
No,
You
they don't
ask-
once you live there, but before you move in,
No,
you
once
can
you
make
live there,
sure.
that's part of it too.
No, I know, but it just doesn't. But all that stuff pre-moving in, you can get that done by just being vigilant.
I want to change up all my fucking walls and shit. Like I want to paint them, and I want to like
Camo?
I'm not going to. Yeah. Oh no, I want to paint me dancing. And then
Like the
spin in
opening
a
credits
circle
of
really
Superbad?
fast. Yeah. Stand in the middle and spin in a circle and it's like an animation thing. And then like have wood on the door and stuff. Like I want to make it nice, but
Wood on the door?
yeah. You know what I mean? Like wood.
Molding or trim? What?
I don't know what that means at all. Molding or trim, huh? What?
What are you?
What does that mean?
What are you talking about?
On the molding.
What did
Or
you think you were gonna do?
You just heard two of the most common household terms and acted like you meant
I
Martian.
assure you, two of the most common household terms are bed and TV, I'm sure, or toilet, or door. Not trim or mold.
I said two of the most.
mold.
What did you say? Trimmer.
The molding.
The molding.
Do you know what molding is?
Yeah, it's the thing that you put on the wall. It's like at the bottom, right? And it's
That's
yeah.
part of it.
And then it goes into the door like that. So
Right.
both.
Yeah.
Wooden molding
Uh-huh.
and then a
Wait, so you're
wooden
going to do that
trim.
to your apartment, though? Why would you do that?
I'm not going to, but I wish someone would.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's when you buy a place, though. You don't do that to
Yeah,
a
get
place
your
you're
toilet
renting.
seat.
I have
Get
a new
nice
one.
That you can do. Like changes, like you can't do structural
know.
changes to your rented
Well,
property.
that's what sucks about renting is even if you want to
That's fine,
paint, you
that's
have to
fine,
paint
yeah.
everything back the way it was before you move out.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's why people.
I don't want to do that.
Everything
and I'm
about
not going
moving
to.
sucks, man.
Everything about living sucks, apparently.
Patreon.com/scenario pod, Brendan Suicide Fund. Paula Johnson, here's a scenario. It's a weird dystopian future where assisted suicide is legal and people start getting into it. Isn't it legal in Oregon right now?
Yes.
Can't wait to move there. Creativity matters, so you get in on the trend and create an amusement park where each ride is the last ride and you become a destination spot for the dying. What's the
Oh,
theme
cool.
of your death park and what's your main attraction? Wow. She said, I've never submitted anything other than basic bitch shit, and hopefully this one hasn't been done before. No.
Has not been done before.
No, a suicide park? What's the theme of it? I don't
This
think
makes me think of that Itchy and Scratchy Land ride where
Yeah.
it was like the tooth chipper or whatever. They would go up to the top and then as it was coming down the top and pink. And they're like, oh!
Ah, shit.
Do you know what so I've been I told Nicole this the other day because we were like talking about burials and like how you wanna be get rid of once you're dead. And I was just saying I wanted to be in a squirrel suit and like thrown from a blimp through the uprights at Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
And that would be sick, but even more so as a suicide ride in a theme park. It's like if you want to kill yourself and you want to have the most fun doing it right before an immediate impact that takes your life,
Yeah.
be tossed out of a blimp, squirrel suit, boom, through the uprights into a steel wall. That's good. No helmet.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not even a chance to just break your neck.
No. And maybe there's a bullseye on the big steel wall and each mark is like a dollar amount that gets sent to your family
That would be cool.
because it's a pay-per-view, so it's going to sell out.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view or it's streamed. Twitch, we have the most subscribers.
You know, it'd be cool getting in like a catapult and like lighting yourself on fire and then having yourself thrown at like a castle.
Just
or
even
something.
that, even without even the on fire, just being fucking launched.
Yeah.
Or I like that. Maybe
But that's
you're,
not a guaranteed death.
if
Depends on where
if it's
they're
the size
launched.
I'm thinking of.
And also depends on where the catapult is.
So you're
facing.
saying, but man, imagine being launched like
I'm,
800 feet and you just whoom and skid for another 600 feet.
Oh.
And then you're like,
I'm putting it on the beach, and I'm launching you 800
whoa.
feet into the water. So you're going in
that's
the air.
worst.
So when you
Yeah.
land, it's gonna be like landing on cement. So you're gonna probably shatter
Just
every
break-
bone in your body.
Yeah, and then drown.
And then you drown. So you're dying. It's suicide. Remember,
Oh,
the goal is to die. at the end
Slow
of this.
though. Yeah.
What? It won't be slow.
That's slow.
Okay, this is what's
No.
on in my theme park. All right. The ride is the line. And what happens is while you're on line, you're
Is this the club from Night at the Roxbury?
I
well,
think this is the ride from The Simpsons. Or the,
No. What is it? From the actual show,
The
or
one where the
you're talking
line
about-
doesn't go anywhere.
No, listen to what I gotta
yeah,
say.
they go. "Whoa."
So
Fall
when
off the
you
Stairway
are
to nowhere.
done with the line, you get in a cart or something, or you walk into a thing, and they hold your whole body, and then they like gas you till you're dead, and you're like, and then they put you in front of a window that's facing the line so people can see of you being like, hello, my baby, hello, my darling, hello, my right time girl. And people are watching, and then so they do shit with your body, and that's fun.
Your body was unreal right there. That was very good.
Hi, everybody. My name's Brendan. You know, like shit like that. Like make you into a puppet.
Yeah.
Have
the
you do an
terror-
act.
The terror of waiting online until the suicide is the thrill of it. Like that's the fun.
Yeah, you're kind of
came up
watching
with?
people like be killed, and then
Yeah.
I
I don't think many people would go on that ride.
I'd also like a thing of
if it's
like
a suicide park.
like a truck like a monster truck going off a ramp and then it lands on you.
Yeah.
So you get to see a giant monster truck.
Oh.
Can you be blown to death? Can you just be fucked to death?
By a horse.
Yeah, you could have a heart attack too.
That's my park. Okay, you come in, we give you tons of fucking Adderall, tons of Molly, any like shit that you're drinking Monster Energy drink and
Now
everything,
we're talking.
and then
okay.
you fuck,
You
get in-
overdose.
you overdose on pussy.
Yeah. Oh, that would be the foamiest place. Just
Yeah.
everybody ODing.
After like 5 minutes, I'd be like, well, I don't think I want to do this anymore.
No, that'd be real dark.
Yeah.
Pretty quick. Turns out suicide parks are sad.
Yeah. Look what we got to.
Lady Silver, a witch's spell has turned you into an inanimate, non-electric object. To break the spell, you need to get 100 people to touch you. What object would you be?
The fucking Blarney Stone in Ireland.
Smart.
Nice.
100.
You'd be
people.
done in a day. You'd be like, "Pff, well, that was a fun vacation.
I was gonna. I would be a sink at a rest stop.
Oh, well, not at a rest. Nobody goes to a bathroom at rest stops.
Yeah.
What?
Well, maybe. Oh, you're talking about like service.
Yeah, like
I thought
the ones on the Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah, the old.
Chick-fil-A.
I thought you meant like a gas station.
I use post COVID for the most part. I don't use those sinks anymore because I'll just go. They always have hand sanitizers on the walls, like outside.
Oh,
So I'll just get out of there and then deal with it on the go.
I like washing.
I feel like
my
that
face.
shit melts my skin.
Yeah,
It definitely dries it out.
Yeah.
But I like the efficiency of walking while washing my hands versus standing there like a schmuck.
you got places to be.
Yeah,
you
dude.
you can't be standing and washing your hands.
That's like
That's an
34
invention
seconds.
that they need to make. The sink on the go, if you.
Well, they did. It's
Yeah.
antibacterial.
But do you ever think?
But is it wet?
Purell? Yeah.
But do you ever think that if you took your time and actually just kind of like sat there, washed your hands properly, moseyed over to your car, that you might be avoiding a cataclysmic act that would have happened had you rushed and, beat your time?
Or the exact opposite.
Yeah, I guess that's.
I'm always running because if I slow down, they'll get me.
Well, yeah, you're like
My demons.
one of the stage lights will fall on you, like in the Truman Show.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you ever think maybe just stopping and thinking in
You're
the
gonna do his
moment
thing?
will help you mentally?
What'd you say? He's going to do my thing?
Kind of. I'm jumping off of your thing to get to a much deeper
Get to it.
thing. I did.
Oh, what is it?
I said maybe if you
exactly your
No, it was not exactly your thing. Maybe if you stop and think, you'll be avoiding mental issues. If you really think about, what's going on. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm filibustering.
Yeah.
I think I had a point, though, at some point. I had a point there.
At some point.
Yeah.
Point.
There was a moment where you had it under control. Ethan Skullfox.
That moment is long gone.
For sure. Ethan Skullfox. Again, patreon.com/scenario pod. And this is actually the last question. Oh, no. We have a Brendan spelling segment, which we should do that before the last question, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So in a crowd favy, certainly our
I
favorite.
feel like we should end with it. right?
What do you think?
No, I mean, I feel like it never ends like well. It's always funny, but I feel like it just kind of
Okay. So we'll do
sad.
this.
It never ends triumphantly. Oh, that's a lack
We'll
of
see about
belief in
that.
Brendan. Yeah.
We'll see. That had
Okay.
no effect on my confidence.
Why would it?
I have often dreamed, because that's just playing in my head, of a far off place.
Can we get the music? Yes. Brendan. From Cerna style, if that
Okay.
helps. Spell oxymoron.
Easy.
Easy one.
OXYMORON.
That's correct.
Easy.
That's a satisfying noise.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
I have a feeling Brendan's going to go 3 for 3 here. And I'm not going to doctor this. There's nothing I want to do more than make you miss.
I will say, though, on moron, I was like, am I spelling this right?
Yeah.
But
Moron Mountain. All right. Next question. Or next word. Brendan. Spell juxtaposed.
Ooh.
that's hard. Juxtapose.
Juxtaposed.
The more I say it, the more I'll not.
Juxtaposed.
Juxtaposed. J U C. What
I think
is it?
we need-
X?
I think we need those wrongs and those rights to be a lot more.
It's got to be
paid-
worse.
lot more
Yeah, it's
louder.
gotta-
be more
it's gotta-
epic.
It's got to slam Brendan in
Yeah.
the face.
It needs more weight to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't be soft.
Can I try again?
That's
Yeah, like that impact, but of like, let's do it.
JUX. It's juxtapose.
Yes.
JUXTA. That scared me. POSED.
All right. Correct. Good. Good job. All right.
Good.
Last
I
one.
did fail it at first.
You did.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
this sounds
I
like
mean-
good job, but
Good job.
job.
On the retest,
Job.
you scored good. All right. Last and final. Xylophone.
oh,
X. Xylophone. XI. Fuck. What is that? Xylophone? X L?
What?
sound it out.
Your instinct is correct.
Sorry, Nicole.
Puzzle arm.
Sorry, no success.
Yeah.
Xylophone.
Sorry, you
Oh,
couldn't be
wait.
further.
Your instinct was correct.
XLY.
Say the word again.
My instinct was
Say the word.
xylophone.
With your first one. That might fuck you up more, but just sound it out phonetically.
Xylophone.
Right?
Xy, which is X.
Uh-huh.
I think I need my thinking music. X. Y. L. A. Fuck! What the hell? What a stupid word.
Do you want to keep going or? Yeah, let's no, 2 times and you're out.
No, yeah, I can't keep. Let's see.
I can't keep.
How do you spell it?
X
X.
Y L E P. Wait, did I
See,
hear it?
Mike has to look at it.
Xylo-
Oh!
No, I know what it was. Xylophone.
X.
It's LO. Phone.
Yeah, didn't I say
Low.
PHONE?
You said LE. It's ZYL.
Oh, yes, LO.
Yeah. All right. We're all dumb. So, final question. We should have ended on that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I stand by what I said.
We'll get to the last question next week.
Thanks, everybody.
We love you.
Oh, we are ending on it. Bye.
Buy the t-shirt.
Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcasts. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.